An arrogant corporate executive tried to pull strings with a corrupt gate agent to force me out of my paid first-class seat on an international flight. He told me people like me don't belong in the front of the cabin. He sneered and flashed his Executive Platinum badge, demanding the flight crew downgrade my ticket to economy so his assistant could sit next to him. He thought his corporate title made him king of the sky. The lead flight attendant looked terrified because this guy's company spent millions with the airline annually. When I calmly refused to move, the executive threw a massive tantrum, telling the crew he would have them all fired the second we touched down. He finally slammed himself into the adjacent seat, glaring at me like he wanted me destroyed. As the plane taxied to the runway and took off into a midnight storm, he smugly leaned over and whispered, "Enjoy the flight, kid. On Monday morning, my legal team is tracking your name down, and I'm gonna make sure your career is finished." I didn't say a single word back to him. I just waited until the seatbelt sign turned off, opened my laptop, and paid $10 to connect to the in-flight high-speed Wi-Fi. He thought he was threatening a defenseless passenger. He completely forgot to look at the name on my corporate login screen. An entitled corporate VP threatened to destroy my career from the first-class seat next to me, completely unaware that I was currently using the airplane's Wi-Fi to log into his own company's emergency board meeting. See, his firm specializes in high-end logistics, and they had spent the last 6 months begging my independent venture capital group for a massive funding injection. I also happen to hold a 12% direct voting share block in his parent conglomerate. The board meeting was actively discussing public relations mitigation and executive leadership standards. I silently clicked the Join Stream button, turned my laptop's high-definition camera directly toward the executive sleeping next to me, and unmuted my microphone. The CEO of his company blinked in shock on the screen and asked, "Who is that on our secure server?" I leaned into the microphone and calmly explained exactly how their senior vice president of operations treats people when he thinks nobody is watching. The board's reaction changed his life forever. After I broadcasted an arrogant executive's mid-flight airplane tantrum directly to his own company's board of directors, his entire world collapsed while we were still cruising over the Atlantic. The CEO and the entire board of directors voted unanimously within 2 minutes to terminate his contract for extreme brand liability. They didn't even wait for us to land. They sent an automated legal severance termination notice directly to his corporate device via the satellite server grid. About an hour before landing, his phone chimed. I watched his face turn from smug arrogance to absolute ghost-white terror as he read the email stating he was officially stripped of his stock options and terminated effective immediately. He looked at me in absolute panic, and I just closed my laptop and took a sip of my water. Am I the jerk for broadcasting his private behavior directly to his employers and costing him a multi-million-dollar corporate career? Or did he bring this sky karma entirely on himself? Drop your thoughts in the comments, hit that subscribe button for daily cozy internet justice, and I'll see you in the cottage next time.